And good Monday morning to you. My name is Josh, and I get the absolute pleasure of serving as the online ministries director right here at Pekin First. And it is a wonderful Monday morning, and happy Groundhog Day. Yeah, that's today. Today we're going to see if the groundhog sees his shadow and see if we have more winter or more spring ahead of us. I'd like to remind you to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast just right below right there. If you're on the Apple podcast or the Spotify podcast, make sure you subscribe to this podcast. Man, it is a little warmer out there today. I'm not going to lie. I almost didn't need a coat. Like, it's almost short weather out there. I'm just kidding. It is way better than it has been over the past couple weeks. So it's getting there. We're going to climb out of this negative temperature hole here in the next couple days. We've got a couple nice days coming up for sure. I'm going to try to get to the weather forecast here just so that we can see there we go. All right. It's going to be 32 today, just above freezing. And we're going to stay right around that 30-degree mark for the next couple days for sure. And it doesn't look like we're getting any snow. And this weekend, it's going to get Friday, 40 degrees. So here we go. We're crawling into spring. And before you know it, Easter will be here and the flowers will be blooming, and it will just be that time of year that everything starts to turn green. So keep your eyes up and keep your spirit up as well. All right, all kinds of good things going on in and around Pekin First. If you missed this week's sermon, you can catch it on the Sunday Message, which is a podcast that we put out that is just the message. We've cut the service up and we've just made the sermon so that you can listen to the sermon. It's 20 to 25 minutes long, and it's a great way to if you haven't heard it, to hear it like on your way to work or while you're walking, or I do it Monday mornings when I'm on the treadmill. I re-listen to it just because I got so much going on Sunday mornings here at church that I don't sometimes doesn't process right. So I re-listen to it on Monday mornings on the treadmill before I come in here. And it's a great way to just rehear the message and soak it in a little more. And if you happen to miss it, then you can catch up that way as well. And that's on the Sunday podcast. This week we continued in the Rooted series, and it was all about love and the biggest commandment that Jesus gave. So it was a great message. Sean is very passionate when it comes to love and Jesus telling us to love everyone. So it's a very good message. I highly recommend that you get caught up with that. This last week on the Pekin First podcast, we explored Daniel 3:16 through 28. Now, this is the incredible story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego standing in the face of the fiery furnace. And quite honestly, I'm personally relating to this story. I got some things going on. My family has some things going on in our lives where, man, we're going to have to stand tall. And we know God is standing with us, and we're going to stand on our beliefs, and we're going to make it through this. And we know we're going to make it through this because God is with us. And as long as we have each other and God with us, man, we can get through anything. And I tell anybody going through that fiery time in your life, man, with God and with the loved ones around you, your true support system that God has put in your life, you're going to make it. I promise. And so does He. God promises that. He gave His only Son to promise that, right? So just know that this last Pekin First podcast was very personal for me, and it was a great podcast. So you can catch that. That comes out. It came out on Thursday, so you can catch it on Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, all the platforms. This week we're gonna explore the Open Table Cafe and a little bit about the Bicentennial. We're gonna have Debbie Helmick in. as long as everything works out right. It looks like it's gonna. We're gonna have Debbie Helmick in, so I highly recommend that you listen to that one. Great ministries going on here at Pekin First. Of course, we've got the new Bible study getting ready to happen. It's going to happen 2 times a week. It's going to happen on Tuesday mornings, starting the 24th. You know what? I'm going to double check that date. But you can catch it all on our website. It's there, I promise. But the Bible study will start Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. Debbie Helmick is going to have it, and it's called the Unlikely Lent. And let me see if I can pull this up here really, really quick. And it's a great way. It's an outside. This Bible study is a great outside view of the Easter story. So I'm looking for the dates. Yeah, 24th. I was right. Tuesday, February 24th at 9 a.m. is when this is going to start. It'll start at 9 a.m. in the conference room, and then the Wednesday night Bible study is also going to have it on starting February 25th at 6 p.m. And again, it's Unlikely Lent. Now, the Wednesday night Bible study is online, so you can you can email Geraldine at the office info@pekinfirst.org, and she will get you all hooked up. We've got all kinds of cool things going up. Now the snack packing program, very near and dear to my heart. I honestly, it's one that just pulls at my heartstrings. They got a $1,500 grant from a local place here in town. Way awesome. This is going to help so much. So they got a nice surprise. We put it on our Facebook page, so look up that post for sure. Things going on with the bicentennial. We've got the wedding ceremony coming up. That's going to come up April 18th. Okay. We're going to have a renewal service. I just ran into somebody the other day that I've known my entire life and had no idea they were married here. So I'm like, hey, you should come renew your vows. Now, if I've known them my entire life, obviously they're older than me, but I had no idea. And I said, it's time. Just come renew your vows. April 18th. It's all set up for you. Just contact Geraldine I gave them all the info. So if you were married in this church and you want to renew your vows April 18th, contact info@pekinfirst.org. This is going to be a lot of fun. So there's a reception that goes with it, and then it'll go right into worship. So that is April 18th. So now is the time to get registered for that. All kinds of Lenten stuff going on with Lenten lunches that are going to start the 25th as well. Lots of local speakers for that. It's going to be a great time. So all kinds of cool stuff going on in and around Pekin First. And I thank you for joining me for this Monday update. You know what? We're going to start this week off right. Maybe last week wasn't so good for you. Maybe it's tough to get out of bed this morning, and maybe it's just last week was a rough start, and that's okay. A lot of people, and myself included, when something starts to go bad in the beginning of the year, you go, oh man, 2026 is going to be rough. That's not, I'm asking you to change your attitude. Okay. Because just because things aren't going your way, number one, doesn't mean they're going wrong. Right. This is God's plan. This is not yours. So just because they're not going your way doesn't mean that they're going wrong. They're going a different way. So let's start this week off right, and let's get at it, right? Let's do this. Let's have a great week, and hopefully, and I don't know which way it goes with the groundhog, right? I don't know which way it goes with the groundhog, but hopefully it goes the way where it'll get warmer sooner, right? We want that. So, all right. I think that's all I have for this morning. This is me telling you, as you get out of bed this morning, Thank God for everything that is in your life, no matter if it's if you think it is the wrong thing. If something went wrong, remember it didn't go wrong. It just didn't go your way. And this week is going to be different. Get out of bed. Let's get at it. Let's work God's plan. Let's thank God for the things that we have. Right? All right. This is me. I am off to work as well. So remember, God put us here to do great things. So let's go do great things.